What's the strangest thing a fan has ever asked you to do?
A man in the KKK came up to me and said, you know, Charlie, I usually hate but ever since that Dave Chappelle show came on, you and Dave Chappelle make me and Bubba love every Wednesday night. And I'm never gonna be.
What you waiting for, Cool Breeze? Get buck naked right now. Get it off, son.
Charlie, what would you say was your favorite memory of being a bodyguard?
My favorite memory of being a bodyguard was probably whipping somebody's ass. I don't know. That's the best part of the job.
Charlie Murphy was a national treasure. From the Navy to working as a bodyguard to becoming a global star, Charlie Murphy had more real-life material than most writers could dream up, and he never needed to exaggerate. Not when stories like this one exist.
I walked into a 7-Eleven today, you know, to buy me some rolling papers. Because yes, I do smoke weed every now and then. Hell yeah. Like once an hour. Yeah, I walked in the 7-Eleven and said, I want some rolling papers. Dude behind the counter got pissed off, man. We don't sell drug paraphernalia here. I was like, really? Why not? You sell alcohol here? Yeah, you got condoms, you got sex pills. You even selling ham sandwiches. And you a Muslim.
Being the older brother of Eddie Murphy came with its own challenges. Before Charlie became famous himself, he was actually his younger brother's bodyguard, and having just returned from service in the Navy, adjusting to the Hollywood lifestyle wasn't easy.
And we was going out to, I think it was Century 21 over there, that area was the club over there. He said, yo man, you ought to wear this jacket tonight. So the jacket was a green glitter busboy jacket. I'm trying to get I'm coming out the Navy, all I had was uniforms. I put the busboy jacket on, and I had my chains and all that. And then we went to the club, and I thought I was clean, and we walking through the club, and I hear everybody go, yeah, man, it's Eddie Murphy, man. Oh, hey, who's that behind the Oh, that's his bro. What that do? I don't know, he looked like he's a magician.
You might think being the older brother of a superstar could be bittersweet, especially for someone like Charlie. But during an interview with Howard Stern, he revealed how he really felt about it.
So watching Eddie's success had to be bittersweet for a guy like you because
it was not bittersweet. It was, I can't tell you how proud I am about my brother. There's nothing bitter about it.
Be honest for a minute.
I'm being totally honest.
There must have been times.
I'm explaining to you why I wasn't.
All right.
I know my family's history.
Go ahead.
From the boat when they first brought us over here.
Right.
So to see someone rise above that, okay?
Right.
Because before my generation or whatever, I can't look back and go, oh, yeah, you know, my uncle went to Harvard and then he was this.
Right.
No, we was, you know, regular American black people, you know, struggling to get ahead. And then one of us broke through. The first time I seen my brother perform on stage, the feeling that he gave me, I can still feel that feeling right now.
Like Charlie mentioned in the previous clip, the Murphys weren't exactly destined for superstardom. Charlie and Eddie Murphy were raised in Brooklyn, New York in a working-class household. Their father, a police officer and amateur comedian, passed away when they were young, forcing Charlie to step up as a father figure in the house. And that responsibility may help explain how Charlie developed that tough, street-hardened edge. That being said, everyone knows Charlie had that gangster edge. And during the same interview with Howard Stern, he revealed something he learned about his father's death and told it in the most gangster way possible.
The woman that killed my father.
Oh, it was a woman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why did a woman kill your father?
Lovers quarrel.
Lovers quarrel.
Oh, so your parents weren't together?
No, they weren't together.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of the oldest stories in the books. You know, I tell my kids, man, hey, man, if the girl is mad, don't close your eyes.
Now, being both a gangster and a stand-up comedian might sound crazy, but heckling a gangster while he's on stage? That's a whole different level. And that's exactly what happened to Charlie during one of his stand-up sets. And the way he handled it is something you have to see.
Hey, listen, guys, you seem to want to be a comedian. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm an equal opportunity employer. You got 2 minutes, come on up here, man. Come on up here, word of mouth. No, hold on, wait. If you keep making outbursts and laughing, you funny, right? Come on up here and be funny. I don't really want to come. I don't have any jokes. I work at the post office. Shut the f*** up, man.
But being tough and street-hardened didn't make him any less funny. In fact, some would argue it made him even better. His style might come off as harsh by today's standards, but no one can deny that at his peak, Charlie was one of the funniest men on the planet.
And hidden within the ranks of that 6.5 billion, believe it or not, is a secret society comprised of all races and nationalities. Yes, they've touched the lives of everybody in this room tonight on many occasions. Some of y'all just today. Now I'm gonna tell you who these people are. And y'all know who these people are. They look just like you and me. They got the same things we got: houses, cars, jobs, money, family, health, looks. You don't know anything's different till you talk to this motherfucker for about 2 minutes. And then you be like this: hey, wait a minute. This motherfucker's a rich.
Being someone so highly respected, not many people would dare disrespect Charlie, let alone straight up diss him. But during one of his stand-up sets, he told a story about the one time he got roasted so badly, he actually had to agree.
Like Hurricane Sandy. Remember Hurricane Sandy? Hurricane Sandy left me without power for 5 days. I was not prepared to not have power for 5 days. 5 days is long enough for your kids to start second-guessing your authority. 3 days into that, my son walked up to me. He was like, hey, so why we gotta listen to you? You can't even get the lights on. I was like, wow, this little boy got a point.
While his stand-up specials were undeniably funny, they weren't the only reason Charlie became a superstar. That credit largely goes to Chappelle's Show, where Dave Chappelle turned Charlie's wild stories into iconic sketches. The show became an instant hit, launching both Dave and Charlie to the top of Hollywood. But it didn't last long. Chappelle's Show came to an abrupt end during the filming of Season 3, when Dave Chappelle walked away. And just like that, the series that took over America was gone. But even though the show ended, Charlie's sketches lived on, becoming pop culture classics. Just like this one, where Charlie and Eddie Murphy get into an altercation with Rick James.
Rick is encouraging me, you know, he shows up at my brother's house, up.
Nice place,
And he gets on the couch and says,
why don't I stretch out?
and just started grinding mud on us.
Your couch, buy another one, you rich mother.
And we standing there looking at him. He's looking right in our eyes as he grinds this mud. We went over there.
Like, hey, Charlie, baby. Oh.
And we held him down. And we just wailed on his legs.
Ah! You were cold as ice.
But still, Rick James, even after taking a beating like that,
your couch, I haven't kicked out of better homes than this. I'll be back. You black.
My brother, you know, he's a lot more compassionate than I am. He's looking at limos driving off. We said, wow, man, Rick really needs help. I was like, yo, we just gave him some help.
And it's not just Rick James. His story about playing a game of basketball with Prince also became one of the most iconic sketches from the show, and it's still being watched to this day.
And I had the Jerry curl was coming out, and I had my slick to the side and all that. And Prince came in. And that's when Purple Rain came out, and Prince was the you know what I'm saying? Prince had on it was like a Zorro type outfit. It had the ruffles that come down in the front. Prince started talking to my brother.
Hello, Eddie Murphy.
Prince, what's up?
Well, would you like to come to my house and listen to some music?
Ooh, that's cool. Fruity, get the car.
This bores me. Is anyone up for a game of basketball? How about you and your friends versus me and the revolution?
And I'm like, this is gonna be some funny ass shit. So they come out, right? And I look at them and they still got on the same shit they was wearing at the club.
kind of learned something that day. Don't never judge a book by its cover. This cat could ball, man.
Prince, you got a towel, man? It's kind of hot out here, man.
Game. Blouses.
You don't believe me? You think I'm making it up? Challenge him. All right? And make sure your people is there to see the game. Because you might get embarrassed. Trust me.
During another appearance on Howard Stern's show, Charlie Murphy finally revealed what really happened during that fateful basketball game with Prince. And after watching this next clip, you might just learn not to judge a book by its cover.
Prince beat you?
Prince beat you in basketball?
It was a team sport. It wasn't a one-on-one game. And y'all seen the comedy sketch that was a distortion of what took place. But Prince used to play varsity basketball for his high school.
Really?
Yeah, and we all seen what Nate Robinson did at the All-Star game last year. So you can't just look at a dude and go, because he's 5 foot even, he can't jump or play basketball. Do you remember, you ever go to any of his concerts?
Sure.
Remember
I couldn't
those
see a
speakers?
thing.
Remember he used to jump off them speakers that was like almost 20 feet with pumps on? You don't tell me you didn't see that. Now, if anybody in here, I challenge you, put some pumps on and just jump off this desk right here and see if you're going to break your ankle.
Unfortunately, Charlie Murphy passed away in 2017 after a years-long battle with leukemia. But even years after his passing, his legacy continues to live on. From his legendary sketches on Chappelle's Show to his unforgettable stand-up performances, and even his voice acting roles in games like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, one of the most successful video games in history, Charlie left a mark across multiple generations. It's safe to say that Charlie Murphy remains one of the most influential comedians of his time, and his impact on comedy is still being felt today.
A very large part of the reason that I got to be successful. Like literally, he changed my life just by saying, I fought Rick James many times. We were like,
man, shout out to Charlie Murphy, man. Legend, bro. It's always sad when you lose the people you never hear nothing bad about them. They good people, and they can make you laugh, and they entertain it, and let alone they just bring something out of you. Shout out to Charlie Murphy, man. Shout out to all the people who bring joy to people's life, man, that passed away early. It's the Modern Man Experience. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.